Hi friends! Today we're going to look at dominoes and some angle measurement. But first, let's review what angles are. We know that angles are geometric shapes that are formed wherever two rays share a common endpoint. We also know that an angle is measured with reference to a circle with its center at the common endpoint of the rays. So we're looking at this right here. That part of the circle, that circular arc, between the points where the two rays intersect. So this arc right here. So let's review some angles. Take a look at this first angle. What do we call this angle? Right, it's a right angle. An angle of 90 degrees at the intersection of two straight lines. So once again, this angle right here is 90 degrees. And we call this a what? A right angle. Let's take a look at another one. Take a look at this angle. What do you notice? It is smaller than 90 degrees. Because remember, that 90 degree, that right angle, was where those two straight lines intersect. And now we see that this one is smaller than a right angle. What do we call that? An acute angle. Because we know that an acute angle is smaller than a right angle. So it's any angle measuring between the 0 and that 90 degrees. What kind of angle is this next angle? Right, it's a straight angle. How do we know it's a straight angle? We know that a straight angle has a measurement of 180 degrees. And again, it's what? It's straight. Last one. What do we notice about this angle? Well, it's greater than 90 degrees, but it's less than that straight angle of 180 degrees. What do we call that? An obtuse angle. So it's greater than 90, but it's less than 180. Awesome. Let's take a look at some dominoes now. Okay, look at this first domino. We are going to look right here at this angle. Well, what type of angle is it showing? We know that it's showing a right angle, right? Because we have two straight lines there, those rays. So what do we know about a right angle? Right, it's a total of 90 degrees. How can we use what we know to help us solve for x? Pause the video and solve for x. So we know that we have 50 degrees. And we're trying to make that 90 degrees. So we know that 50 degrees plus x degrees is gonna be the same as 90 degrees. So how can we figure that out? Well, we know that 50 plus what is 90? 40. So the value of that x is 40 degrees. Awesome job. You helped me find that next domino. So let's take a look at the next one. We're going to look right here again at this angle. What do you notice about that angle? It's another 90 degree angle. How can we use that to help us solve for x? Pause the video and solve for x. Well, we know that it's 90 degrees, so 35 degrees plus x degrees is going to equal our 90 degrees. Well, I can add up. I could do 35 plus 35 would get me to 70, but I'm not quite to 90 yet. How many more would I need to get to 90? 70 plus 20 would get me to 90. So, what's 35 plus 20? Well, 55. So, our x would have to be 55 degrees. Did you solve it a different way? Some of you might have subtracted. You might have done 90 minus 35 to get your answer. Either way is an awesome strategy. Let's take a look at the next one. Let's take a look at our last domino. What do we notice? I notice that it's another 90-degree angle. So I know that I have 7 degrees, and then I have my unknown degree, which is the same as our 90 degrees. Pause the video and solve for x. Some of you might have added up to 90, and some of you might have subtracted 7 from 90 to get 83 degrees. So x equals 83 degrees. Awesome work today. Thank you for helping me connect my dominoes.